Good morning. What's going on, kings, queens, and people in between? This is Where is Gucci Mane, your favorite YouTube channel, and we're back with this video, Where is Kanye West? The past few years, I've noticed a lot of drastic changes in Kanye West's personality. One of them is the fact that he really doesn't talk as much. And when he does talk, he doesn't make a lot of sense. Kanye West is a Chicago rapper. He had a wave that was so strong that the person he was even signed to, the person that was supposed to be his quote-unquote big brother, he actually was getting bigger than Jay-Z, if rather people want to actually talk about it or not. Kanye had a huge impact on music, on hip-hop, on rap, and so he had the guys wearing backpacks, polo shirts. Like, he really set the preppy trend. At that time, it was like the preppy rock star trend. Kanye West has great music, but just the past few years, it just hasn't been the same energy. And so, like I always tell people, the first way you could tell a change in your fave or someone you may think have been replaced or is under some type of mind control is the fact that they don't talk and they don't do the same things that they used to do. A lot of times people excuse it for, oh, they've evolved or they're grown, when in fact that's not the same person at all. So I want you guys to pay attention to even like Beyonce. Beyonce used to do interviews all the time. She's very vocal, barely speaks. Even she always has on sunglasses now. When she gives eye contact, it's nothing behind the eyes. It's a lot of those things you need to pay attention to. So what I wanted to do, the first thing I wanted to do was get into what media called a rant. Media said Kanye went on a rant when he really expressed how he felt. So we're going to just start right away and get into it. It's just so crazy to me because for a long time, I really feel like Kanye spoke to his fans in the way he did because he thought his fans would understand what he was saying, but instead they ended up calling him crazy and believing all these rumors. So
but he just can't seem to get Kanye credit, but he still hey, stop it. Hey, radio, fuck you.
I'm hearing
Radio, fuck you.
I'm gonna speed it up a little.
Y'all don't want to lose again. A lot of people here tonight felt like they lost. You know why? Because y'all been lied to. Google lied to you. Facebook lied to you.
Also, I want to say that I got this video from Dylan De La Cruz, and this was posted November 20th, 2016. So I believe this was real time.
Radio lied to you. Radio, fuck you. I know it's a lot of real niggas working at radio. Real people. Real program directors with wives and kids that love music, that can't play what they want to play because they've been paid to play that bullshit over and over and over. And when I say that bullshit, what I'm saying is, we love Drake.
The fact he went from bullshit to Drake is funny because if you really pay attention, a lot of rappers that speak on the favoritism, because Drake is their favorite. They love Drake. They love. I told y'all they pushing a mixed race. They love Drake because of the mixed child. A lot of times is a confused child. Respectfully, they'll always see the good in that other side because the other side is their parent. But it's funny how he went from bullshit to Drake. I remember when Gucci Mane was talking about how Drake was a fuck nigga. A lot of these rappers have been saying shit about Drake, but if you notice, those are the same ones that get the treatment too when they speak on them. When you speak on certain people, you get that treatment.
Drake is great. He's a great artist. But Frank Ocean is great too. But you know who the greatest of all of us? Who do y'all think? Nope. Kid motherfucking Cudi.
Pay attention to that because it's crazy that he said Kid Cudi, and then we fast forward And mind you, Kid Cudi, to me, clearly what Kanye is saying is Kid Cudi was getting banned from radio. That's literally what he basically just told you. That Kid Cudi and Frank Ocean were not getting radio play, but someone like Drake was. Then all of a sudden, Kid Cudi is in the dress. And Kid Cudi was never in the dress before this year. Kid Cudi dressed like this. This was how he used to. So it's just, and they said it was a Kurt Cobain tribute and all of this and all of that. Pay attention to these signs. Kid Cudi.
Radio, fuck you! Oh yeah, I'm on my Trump shit tonight. Radio, fuck you!
It's not about the Trump shit.
Yeah, I'm taking his lead. I'ma just say how I say. I'ma just BA and win. I'ma take his lead. Radio, fuck you!
This is the last time we really
Radio, fuck you! Wait a second, you saying, wait a second. Hey, is it radio, fuck you? What you saying? Exactly.
Again, with y'all, you understand, music is very powerful to our people, to black people, because naturally we're musically inclined. It's about the vibrations. Music makes us feel energy. Music can move water. Like, it's so much deeper than rap, than you guys understand, in hip-hop. Music really controls the energy. Sometimes you wonder why you're having a shitty day, or you've been listening to the type of music that keeps you down, talking about suicidal thoughts versus listening to something positive that's uplifting. Right now, everything is on that bass, that 808. Kanye did start that. It's all low vibrational, low octave music, if you really pay attention to it.
Fuck the people that work in radio, because these is real people that gotta feed their kids, and they not being allowed to play that real shit, because they think that in order to feed their kids, they gotta play the same shit over and over and over. I was raised by KRS-One. I was raised by Tribe Called Quest. I was raised by DMX. The last real nigga alive? No, nigga, it's still real niggas alive. We alive tonight, bro. We alive tonight, bro. Virgil Abloh is alive tonight, bro. ASAP Nash is alive tonight, bro. Bowie is alive tonight, bro. Ian Carter is alive tonight, bro. Rocky alive tonight, bro. Hey, y'all at my show, when I say these names, y'all better scream for me. I don't give a fuck if you know the names and that. Go ahead, Google them. They will give you a little bit of factual information. They will give you that. Why did I name ASAP? Because that's the future. That's the niggas that got me and Cudi. This shit alive, bro. It's life. We got 100 years out here. 100 years on this planet, bro. And we can have a utopia. We can love each other. But the rules gotta be fair. Khaled and Drake and radio and Doc and 92.3 and everybody. Is it just me? Or did you hear that song so many times that you see wanna pay it for free?
I'm cool.
Hey, you know what it is though? Cause hey, I love Drake, I love Khaled, but they set that song up, bro. And let me tell you something. MTV, fuck you. Once again, as always, I'm on my Trump shit tonight. Let me tell you what it is, bro. Hey, you know me. I went down 7 years of my life of motherfuckers hating me for saying Beyonce had the best video.
And what's crazy about that is Jay-Z, Beyonce, they never spoke out on that. He went up against them Caucasians, and the Caucasian winner said Beyonce video was better, and then they didn't have his back. That's what I be saying about us staying on code.
Hey baby, it's rock and roll tonight. Y'all might be experiencing a lot of pop shit, but the vibes is back. The prodigal son, Kid Cudi, has returned. The vibes is back.
It was so interesting he mentioned Kid Cudi, and then look what happened to him.
I know it's going to be a lot of conversations after the night.
Child, they shit you up after
Khaled,
tonight.
I love you. I know you got killers in Miami. Please do not send them at my head.
Pay attention, Khaled. I love you. I know you got killers in Miami, but please do not send them at my head.
I just want to have a conversation about how we playing radio's game. Khaled, you a real nigga. talent,
No,
you a real nigga, you got the keys. But as we learn all the politics that niggas was doing for years, Obama couldn't make America great because he couldn't be him to be who he was. Black men have been slaves. Obama wasn't allowed to do this. Yeah! And still win. He had to be perfect.
And being perfect don't... When you are black, you have to, you know, how can I put this? Caucasian people are very calm. They'll fuck you calmly versus us. You know, we express ourselves. We're naturally, that's who we are, and there's nothing wrong with that. So they'll call you crazy, like he just said, if you scream or if you raise your voice. You have to be perfect when you're black. And it's hard because we like to check shit.
Always change shit, bro. Being perfect don't always change shit, bro. So when I talk about MTV, let me explain something. I was hurt. Beyonce, I was hurt because I wanted to present a video called Fake. And out of respect, MTV told me, Mr. West, out of respect to you, I will let you know that Beyonce is winning the video tonight for Formation over Hotline Bling and Famous. They told me beforehand so I wouldn't run on stage. Hey, bro, y'all ain't gotta fuck with me, but you know I got the vision, and you know I'm gonna keep it real with you. Beyonce, I was hurt. I went down 7 years on behalf of your, hey nigga, don't throw no shit while I'm talking. I am putting my career, my life, my public well-standing at risk when I talk to y'all like this. This is a moment in the matrix, bro. The vibes is back.
He put his life, his career, that's what I said, but they called it a rant to discredit
the vibes is back. Motherfuckers might feel a way about this tonight. Beyonce, I was hurt. Because I heard that you said you wouldn't perform unless you won Video of the Year over me and over Hotline Bling.
And we have to be all the way honest. Hotline Bling and Famous, don't get me wrong, Formation was big. Hotline Bling was big though. And Famous was huge. It was a big deal. The video, it was huge. So I see what he's saying. You have to threaten them in order for you to get your way. He said a lot, thank you, to the comment. He said so much. That's why this rant is so important. That's why I'm taking the time to post all 20 minutes, 17 minutes of this rant, because it's important. He literally told y'all, and he thought he could tell his fans this because he had more of a conscious fan base. He didn't have the normal rap fan base, if you will. He didn't have the Gucci Mane fan base, the T.I. fan base. He had a mixture of us all. He had the preppy guys, the stoners, the hood dudes. Everybody liked Kanye music. It wasn't, he had the old people, the young people. Everybody liked Kanye. So he thought I could break this fourth wall and talk to my people real talk, and they'll get what I'm saying. But instead, the next day, they called him crazy. They slammed him in media, and then next thing you know, they said he was hospitalized in that same institution they sent all the celebrities to, and then boom, he was looking crazy. He had the blonde hair. We knew what it was.
In my opinion, now go trying to diss Beyonce. She is great. Taylor Swift is great. We are all great people. We are all equal. But sometimes we be playing the politics too much and forgetting who we are.
It's a fact.
Just to win. Fuck winning. Fuck looking cool. Fuck looking cool. Fuck being cool. Fuck all that, bro.
This is real talk. This is the realest we ever gonna get probably from a rapper again.
I've been sitting here to give y'all my truth, even at the risk of my own life. Even at the risk of my own...
Pay attention. I've been sitting here to give y'all my truth, even at the risk of my own life. He knew he was risking his life. So even if he woke up a few people, he woke up somebody. And that's the whole point.
My own success, my own career. I've been sitting here to give y'all the truth. Jay-Z called me, bro. You still ain't called me. Jay-Z called me. Hey, bro. Jay-Z, I know you got killers. Please don't send them out my head. Just call me. Talk to me like a man. I'm not trying to be the man. I just am a man. The same as everybody here. I ain't above, below, none of y'all. We all equal. We all equal.
And
These
he's
is the
talking
vibes, bro.
equality, and see, that's a problem too. Equality. We are all equal, but see, in the celebrityville, celebrities are supposed to be above us regular 9 to 5ers or us entrepreneurs because they're more popular and well known. Like he said, F being cool, F the politics. When you're a true artist, it's about your artistry. And a lot of these new Arab artists, as far as music, they're not artists for real. They were a good look. The label knew they could make money off of them, so they invest in them, and then they knew they'd bring in souls. That's really what it's about. It's really not about the craft. It's not about you writing. It's not about the artistry of the videos anymore, like how Missy and Busta Rhymes used to have cold videos. It's not about none of that anymore. It's getting dumber and dumber and dumber. And it's funny because our parents, I feel like we're our parents now. Our parents used to talk to us about this like, man, y'all music, all y'all talk about is booty shaking and this and that. But we still have music with messages in there. Shit. They don't even let the musicians that have the messages get popular anymore. If you ain't talking about selling pussy and selling ass, you ain't got no chance for real. Or killing yourself. Because if you notice too, it's a lot of suicide talk in these the music now. It's a lot of I heard, I have a friend, he likes Kevin Gates a lot, and the song he kept playing, every time I be with him, he plays this one song, and Kevin Gates was talking about how he wanted to blow his brains out, and I'm like, I would not put this into my energy, I wouldn't put that in my being, I wouldn't listen to someone who keeps talking about they want to kill themselves, you know, why put that in your spirit? So, you guys have to be very in tune with what you are listening to, what you let your kids listen to, because that shit really matters and it can have an effect on your mood and your energy.
This is the future. This is the way of thinking to make America great again.
They also hated that he was talking that Trump shit. But like I tell black people, and I really don't care how y'all feel, I'm one of the people I stand firm on what I believe. Trump did nothing to niggas. I asked several black people that hate Trump. I said, can y'all tell me one law or bill that he passed that hurt black people? Because when he said build the wall, was that for niggas? And you see how y'all, they'll build the wall. Latin, they are brothers and sisters. Yeah, okay. Are they? Because they the same ones that's calling you nigga. They smiling in your face. Y'all need to pay attention. We have no allies. Trump did nothing to black people. He did not pass not. That wasn't him that helped pass the crime bill, was it? Wasn't that your president? We'll talk about that another day. Okay, boom, because at this point, remember, it was the whole bad Trump is evil. Mind you, all of the presidents are connected. It's all predetermined anyway, so. But all I'm saying is Trump ain't do nothing good. He ain't hurt us in the way.
Motherfuckers put money up so high. Popularity, radio spins, feelings matter, bruh. Feelings matter,
they don't want us to have
feelings. It's a new world, Hillary Clinton. It's a new world. Feelings matter. Because guess what? Everybody in middle America felt away, and they showed you how they felt. Feelings matter, bro.
That's true. He's referring to how Hillary lost against Trump.
It's a new world, Barack. It's a new world, JC. Hey, don't send killers at my head, bro. This ain't the Malcolm X movie.
He just said it 3 times. He said, this is not the Malcolm X movie. Don't send killers to. He knew that he was out of here once he did this. He knew it. I'm glad he did it on the public platform.
Oh, wait a second. Do y'all agree with that? Let yay be yay.
See, now but pay attention who's screaming. Those are Caucasian
no
boys. Shut up.
Let yay be yay. People, I'm not saying this out of my own well-being, because it wouldn't be smart out of my own well-being to say things like
y'all know everybody loves
radio, I done talked to you a bunch of motherfucking times. Y'all motherfuckers is behind the times. Because guess what? This St. Pablo tour is the most relevant shit happening. This St. Pablo tour is more relevant than radio. And if y'all still keep following old models, your ass is gonna get Hillary Clinton.
Nah.
You might not like it, but they gotta hear it. I ain't here to massage you with a fake
It's so
truth.
crazy because I
Telling you
thought
that
people
Hillary gonna win
definitely
over and
like
over and over.
Trump and all,
And you
because I was really
still
shocked.
can't
I'm
believe
like,
it.
yeah,
You know
Trump
why?
ain't
Because
getting
you was
nothing.
lied to
That's
by
me
Google.
too.
You was lied to by Mark Zuckerberg.
Right.
Mark Zuckerberg, you wanna call me now? Do I got the vision, Mark Zuckerberg? Was you wrong? When I said I was
Y'all heard they
$53
changed
million
their name
in
to
debt and you
Facebook.
didn't call me, was you wrong? You ate dinner. You asked my friend Anthony Schiller to have dinner with me. I told you about condom. You said you would help, and you didn't. Then you went to look for aliens. Me and Kid Cudi are aliens right here, bro. The vibes is back.
Hey, the people in the crowd funny little mini conversations.
Hey, John. Take y'all the way back to the thing. Shia LaBeouf, Kid Cudi feels away. Give him a call.
Pay attention to these things, y'all.
Q-Tip, I love you, bro. Don't tell me how to be me, though. I love you. The Tribe album is dope. I love you. Don't tell me how to be me, though. I've been me. I am me.
See how the crowd went from being happy, supporting them, to booing them? That's how fake people is. That's how that look. That's how you know they not receiving what he's really saying. Look, jump. Why would you want to? You know what I'm saying? See how people are? He know it's over with.
Yes, sir. About people coming into power. There's a Richard Pryor interview that you can walk about people coming into power and not changing anything and just becoming part of the power.
That's a fact. All they did is get down.
I'm not scared.
Hold on, I'm talking
I'm here
to
to
you.
change.
That's what happened. Hold on.
I'm with musicians because they scared.
They all scared. They all scared. It's a fact. They all scared. If I say this, I won't be able to get this interview, or they gonna do this, or they versus banding together and fighting the power.
I'm not scared. I'm here to change things. I am here to change things. But things won't change until people admit they own falsehoods. I got the vision, bro. That is what I've been blessed with. My vision. I'm not always gonna say things the perfect way, the right way, but I'm gonna say how I feel. Right now, I will prepare. Right now, press. Get ready to write your passive-aggressive, LeBron James, racist comments. Season 4, racist comments. Get ready to have a field day, press. Get ready. Get ready.
And that's what they did. They had a field day. Oh, he said the show, and he read.
Radio.
So, I just want to show y'all, yep, this happened. It was on CNN, YouTube. So look, Kanye West hospitalized after bizarre rant on stage. That's what people, he was hospitalized. Kanye West abruptly ends Sacramento concert after rant. Kanye West makes rant about Beyonce, Hillary Clinton, Mark Zuckerberg. Then after that, he was hospitalized.
Testing your luck in the kitchen?
Yep, if it's head, sushi.
I want to find an article, not a video. Exhausted Kanye West hospitalized, cancels tour after bizarre rants. Kanye West was hospitalized on Monday and reported to be suffering from exhaustion. Did he look exhausted to y'all? Hours after he abruptly canceled the remainder of his tour following a week of no-shows Retail concerts and rants about politics. A source, here we go with that source. A source told People magazine, that West was exhausted and currently dealing with sleep deprivation, but that he was fine. Someone else said he's just exhausted. Live Nation gave no reasons, fueling speculation about the state of West's mental and physical health. A source close to the Gold Digger singer denied West was having some kind of breakdown, telling celebrity outlets, People, and U.S. Weekly that West was a workaholic who was simply worn out. Did he look tired to y'all? Because he didn't look tired to me. I'm trying to find that hospital because I keep forgetting the name of the hospital. Kanye West hospitalized in Los Angeles, placed on a psychiatric hold. What was crazy about what he just said? What was crazy? Now, mind you, that wasn't his first incident. Remember this?
Just to imagine if I was down there, and those are my people down there. So anybody out there that wants to do anything that we can help with the setup, the way America is set up to help the poor, the black people, the less well off as slow as possible. I mean, this is Red Cross is doing everything they can. We already realize a lot of the people that could help are at war right now, fighting another way, and they've given them permission to go down and shoot us.
And subtle, but in even many ways more profoundly devastating, is the lasting damage to the survivors' will to rebuild and remain in the area. The destruction of the spirit of the people of southern Louisiana and Mississippi may end up being the most tragic loss of all.
George Bush doesn't care about black people.
This man
Please call.
In the past few days, America and people.
Chris Tucker was like, why he do that? He said that, remember when the Katrina was going on, he said they gave them permission to shoot us. They were so mad. So then when he did that rant, so-called rant, they said, oh no, he out of here. He gone. So why would they put him on a psychiatric hold? Okay, he was hospitalized for stress and exhaustion Monday at the Ronald Reagan, pay attention, UCLA Medical Center in Los Angeles. I'm going to show y'all something. We're going to see. These are the celebrity deaths. There's a lot of them. A lot of the celebrities also. It's this one and it's another one too. A lot of the celebrities go here. So I just want y'all to pay attention to these certain hospitals they have in LA. So again, we go from that. Then we started seeing Kanye. He was blonde. Then they put some purple, and this was a year-old picture I posted. They put like some purple in his hair. This was in 2019. They was making a mockery of him. This was in 2018. If you look at the picture, look at Kim. Look at the lady, I don't know who she is, and then look at him. He not even here. Meek Mill posted it. To whom much is given, much is tested. Get arrested. I guess until he get the message. I feel the pressure under more scrutiny, and what I do act more stupidly. Oh yeah, we missed you, bruh. Them bars touched me in my cell. Meek Mill posted this in 2018 talking about rip old Kanye. Saying the old Kanye died. This was just them trying to do, this was when he was blonde in 2018. They was bringing it back, because remind you, the rant happened in 2016. So around 2017, 2018ish, they started bringing him more back. He came back with the blonde hair. He had a whole bunch of rings on. Like, I have all the pictures. I didn't save all of them on here, but he had a whole bunch of rings on, all type of stuff. This was 2018. He was bringing him back.
Hopped off the Amistad and made I'm a god. It's always a lituation when I'm involved. It's always a lituation when I'm involved. See, I say what they say when the mic is off. Parents are the strippers, strip kids of their confidence. Teach what.
This was after the whole rant. He was looking lost in this picture too. This was 2018, like I told y'all, when they was bringing him back. Kanye West called Ebro in the morning to tell him he love him. Ebro, another culture vulture.
How you doing?
I love you.
Love you too, man. Are you leading with love?
They say it's Kanye.
Is that what we're doing today?
I love you, bro.
Love you too, Kanye.
There's a moment.
It's a mockery is what it is.
You want me to put you on hold? Talk to you privately?
No, man, I'm just going to say I love you.
Love you too, man. Anything else?
No. I just
2018.
Just say
Yeah.
I love you.
You guys don't know, Kanye and I are the biggest fans of Family Feud.
So Kim and Kanye, remember the Kardashians was on Family Feud, but I believe Kanye wasn't. He was in the back.
Kanye and I are the
Pay
biggest
attention. It's
fans of
February
Family
24th,
Feud.
2018.
What did you say earlier? You waited your whole life? Kanye said he's waited his whole life for this moment, Family Feud. So we're playing against the Kardashian Jenners versus the West. And I have a really good feeling about this. That we're gonna win. You guys don't know, Kanye and I are
He
the
said,
biggest
"Bah!"
fans
You feel
of
me?
Family Feud.
And then she said, Kanye said he waited his whole life. Kanye's standing right there. Why he need her to talk for him?
Kanye said he's waited his whole life for this moment, Family Feud. So we're playing against the Kardashian Jenners versus the West. And I have a really good feeling about this. That we're gonna win.
Then I reposted this video because it wouldn't upload for some reason. This was the 2018.
Just, stick together culturally.
Kanye and Dame.
Create a whole new industry. You know what I mean? And just play the game fair. Honorable people stick together. So, this is how the generations do. Now you're super famous and we linking up. We just about to do some.
Then I was looking, so Kanye not saying the word. I posted this February 28th, 2018 because I've been tracking him not talking. This is an opinionated man that talks a lot. How do you go from talking all the time to not talking at all? Then I know you guys can see these pictures. These were the Kardashians' Halloween pictures. This supposed to be Kanye's Dino. This supposed to be Kanye here. Like we slow. Like we slow. So then I always find these graphics interesting when they do the whole robot thing, because to me that's another symbolism letting you know that's not the person that we think it is. Complex posted this last year. Then anytime I see them,
Kanye West appears to have mysteriously deleted his Twitter and Instagram accounts with no explanation given. The Twitter page for @Kanye West, which had more than 27 million followers, now brings up a message saying, "Sorry, that page doesn't exist." Meanwhile on Instagram, @Kanye West now leads to a screen with the words, "Sorry, this page isn't available." His wife, reality TV star Kim Kardashian West, is still using her social media accounts but has not made any reference to his deactivation. In October 2012, he deleted all but one tweet, just leaving the message, "Be back soon." The rapper also deleted his Twitter account before he released his album Yeezus in 2013. He first joined Twitter in 2010 and Instagram in September last year. Kanye has been troubled, especially since the passing of his mother in November 2007. Kanye West appears to have...
I just wanted to show you guys, anytime they start deleting their accounts, their videos, stuff like that, then as of recent, we see the haircut But what's crazy to me is that Chris Brown, another person who was vocal, I've watched, we were on the same age, so I'm hip to Chris Brown, his music. He was another vocal person. He was somebody like Soulja Boy who would always be on Ustream, on YouTube, uploading stuff for their fans, communicate with their fans a lot. He's another one that's not as vocal. So now he has this so-called quote-unquote beef that the media, or he clowning Kanye, and the media been, you know, feeding into clowning Kanye because he had this messed up haircut. You know damn well Kanye wouldn't have had his haircut like that. But the new trend, the new thing for him now is the mask. The media, and let's go on. I'm about to go show you these articles for these timestamps. Media, mainstream media, People Magazine, Page 6, The Sun, Daily Mail UK, TMZ, mainstream media is reporting that this is Kanye West. I hit the flow. I said, Jim Pop is really this slow? They said this is Kanye. They said this is Kanye. What do y'all think about that? Like, how is it that people believe this is Kanye West? How? Look, hold on. Speaking of how, hold on. How, Sway? How? What is we doing?
We got to both sign that contract, Mark Parker. I'm going to put Mark Parker all on that Summer Jam screen. And by the way, Mark Parker, yes, I will still accept an investment in Donda. I got some more ideas that don't involve shoes. But if you guys are investing in the arts, y'all want to invest in this school in Brazil, y'all want to go to Africa, I'm standing up and I'm telling you, I am Warhol. I am the #1 most impactful artist of our generation. I am Shakespeare in the flesh. Walt Disney, Nike, Google. Now, who's going to be the Medici family and stand up and let me create more? Or do you want to marginalize me till I'm out of my moment?
Or why don't you empower yourself and don't need them and do it yourself?
Halfway.
Take a few steps back. To go
you ain't got the answers, man. You ain't got the answers. You ain't got the answers. You ain't got the...
Where is Kanye? You're telling me this? We went from this to this. Y'all got me fucked up. Y'all got me
answer, Sway.
Kanye.
I've been doing this more than you.
Doing what?
You ain't got...
Come on, chill out.
You ain't got the answers. You ain't got the answers.
I'm asking
you ain't been doing the education.
Bro,
you ain't been doing the education.
Calm down.
You don't have the answers though.
Calm down.
Because you're trying to give me advice about something. You ain't got the answer. You ain't spent $13 million of your own money trying to empower yourself.
Yes, but I spent hundreds of thousands and putting out clothing lines at a smaller degree. All I'm asking you...
And it ain't no Ralph, though. It ain't Ralph level.
Let me ask you this. I'm asking
what's the name of your clothing line? We don't know.
Kanye,
you know what I'm saying?
I lost money, but that's not...
Exactly, and I can lose money on a higher level, too.
Don't
think just because I got the most or the least money.
What's the name? We don't know,
man. You don't have the answers.
I'm asking you for the answer. It's a question.
He just told you the answer. He said them bigger platforms need to invest in smaller platforms. That was the whole point, Sway. I'm gonna do a video on Sway, how he asked this black man why he don't like white women and the white women are upset. He said he only like black women. We gonna get to that. I'm gonna come back to that.
I just told you I lost the money because I did not have the knowledge of how to do it the right way.
So you don't have the money to do it. That's your answer. You ain't gotta turn up, man. This ain't no fucking show, man. I'm talking to you as a homie.
It ain't no homie, man, because the thing is, the bottom line is,
man, everybody, you ain't gotta turn up like you ain't gotta know. Hold up.
Wait, ain't no hold up.
Listen.
But I'm gonna say this though. I'm gonna say this. Sway, ain't Kanye the one that you supposed to be interviewing? So it's like, let him talk.
Bro, ain't no hold up.
It ain't gotta be no hold up. I'm asking you a question.
Ain't no hold up.
I'm asking you a question. Ain't no hold up. What do you mean it ain't no hold up, man? We here talking as civilized people. I'm trying to understand your world because when I go to your concert, I'm curious about what you're saying. I don't know. That's why I'm asking you the questions.
Well, I'm explaining to you what it is.
Okay, but if you ain't got to turn up on me man to man, dog, fuck these mics. We could turn all this shit off. You ain't got to do this. It's cool. I love you, bro.
But you ain't got to turn them.
I'm not trying to embarrass y'all. What I'm trying to say to y'all is this industry of what I'm trying to get into, ain't nobody never broke down. Ain't nobody broke down. We all slaves. So I ain't trying to disrespect you on your show. We all slaves or something.
About my show, yeah.
I ain't trying to disrespect you, period. Let me talk if you're going to have me talk.
Right, that's
we all
what I'm
slaves.
saying, right? Is he going to talk?
We all
Ain't you
slaves.
interviewing
And y'all
him?
ain't experienced nothing right here but a moment from a movie out of glory.
On period.
Back in the days, the slaves had enough money they could buy their own freedom. We all say we slaves to Nike, we slaves to Benz, we slaves to public perception, we slaves to not looking, you know what somebody gonna say after the interview. Why you let Kanye do that? You should.
Period. And that was the whole point. That's why he got all buff with him, because somebody would say, oh, why you let Kanye do that? Like, no, it wasn't even like that.
Let's go help people customize and save.
But you guys, it's the mask for me. I cannot handle the mask. I cannot handle the haircut. They trying to play us. Jim Pop, please don't be fooled. If you believe this is Kanye West, I don't know what to tell you. I can't help you if you think this is Kanye West. Again, I did this video because I noticed the changes in Kanye West. And a lot of people have. I showed you even Meek Mill. A lot of people have been asking where's Kanye West for a long time. We've been trying to figure it out. Also, I had to mention that I've been doing this hashtag where's Kanye West for a long time, right? And it even just now it said 36 posts. I have it's way more posts than that. It's way more posts than that. They said this was fat. This was when it was Fat Ye. Remember they had bought out Fat Ye? I told y'all with the rings. This was 2018, April 25th. So anytime you, what I said was, so anytime you see the fat one with the rings or the blonde one, I said it's a clone. But the thing is, excuse me, I've always said it's a difference between clones and replacements. And right now, we more to, I guess, the replacement theory. Let's see, I don't want to do that. I showed you guys this. I'm sorry, that tweet won't pop up. How you turn to this from who you were. I just pointed this out. Okay, hold on. So Trey Songz even said something, because this was last year when they finally was bringing him back out and he was kind of talking or whatever. And Trey Songz said they've been saying, man, Trey needs to call these niggas before he just put them online blast. And yeah, you in the way of progress for real. How you turn this goofy from who you were? I'm so confused. Whoever got his number need to call him. Because if y'all remember that video, he was kind of talking crazy. Then y'all remember earlier this year, he started with Jesus mask. I believe Kanye posted this and said, my life.
West, he is not a stranger to controversy, and he's back in the headlines this week for his comments about former President George W. Bush. We're going to hear from him in a moment, but first, as we've mentioned, President Bush opens up in his new memoir about that famous moment when West said George Bush doesn't care about black people. It's something I asked President Bush about when we sat down recently in Texas.
I didn't appreciate it then, and I don't appreciate it now. It's one thing to say, you know, I don't appreciate the way he's handled his business. It's another thing to say this man's a racist. I resent it. It's not true. And it was one of the most disgusting moments of my presidency.
Really?
West, he is not a stranger to controversy.
The fact he said it was one of the disgusting moments of his presidency. All the shit, Katrina was during your all this stuff was going on during your presidency. But Kanye saying you don't care
West,
about black
he is
people,
not
which
a
was
stranger
a fact, was the gross
Or
moment.
to call a name or peg someone as a racist is not, it's just not right.
Yeah, there was great frustration with the response to Hurricane Katrina. And there we were standing there. It was just a few days, less than a week afterward. But while most people expressed frustration, you did take it across a line. And you said you made it a little more sinister, that the federal response to Katrina was because of race. And so do you regret having said that now?
Pay attention to what he said.
I don't want to speak on the word regret. And I think a lot of things
you don't
that
regret
happen in
it,
America,
and I respect
period,
that.
are because of race, just the way this country was built and the struggles we've had to get into positions, through media, through social positions, through gentrification, through like so many. It's a way bigger conversation than that. But what I wanted to speak to with Bush was just, or to call a name. or peg someone as a racist is not. With Bush was just to say that I empathize with the idea of being pegged as a racist.
Just play the tape. Don't even listen this time. I want you to just look at his face when he is commenting about you. And just look at him. I mean, this is the most emotional he got during my entire 3.5-hour interview with him.
He was so emotional.
What would you say to him if he would meet with you face to face?
I'm not sure hold on, I want to go back.
If he wouldn't. Or to call a name. With Bush was just to say that I empathize with the idea of being pegged as a racist.
Just play the tape. Don't even listen this time. I want you to just look at his face when he is commenting about you. And just look at him. I mean, this is the most emotional he got during my entire 3.5-hour interview with him.
What emotion?
What would you say to him if he would meet with you face to face? And I'm not sure he would, but if
I'm not sure he would, but
you know, I mean, I didn't need you guys to show me the tape in order to like prompt my emotion to what I'm going to say.
No,
period.
I'm just asking you, when you look at his face, what would you say to him?
I mean, pre-looking at his face, I came up here because I wanted to say something right after the fact. You know, I would say, you know what I'm saying? It's like I don't even have to do the TV stuff with me. This is with Bush was just to say that, you know what I'm saying? I don't need all the jazz.
Kill the jazz.
I would say to, can we be quiet for a second? I would tell George Bush, in my moment of frustration, that I didn't have the grounds to call him a racist.
And you're sorry.
Yeah, I'm sorry for...
I think I get the point.
I want to give it the exact perfect wording, because everything that I say gets taken and, you know what I'm saying? I don't need all the jazz. Speak to the, you know, the moment when I pegged George Bush as a racist. I came here to say that I made mistakes, that I've grown as a person, and that it's not as easy as boxing someone into a villain role or into a race role. I did not have the information, enough information in that situation to call him a racist. That might have been the emotion that I felt. But me being a rational, well thought out, empathetic human being and thinking about it after the fact, I would have chosen different words. Even in these times where I was considered to have done something so wrong, my motivation was from a good place. Maybe mistimed, maybe not the right wording, not using or realizing the power of my words and the way they would stop the internet. But nonetheless, that speaks to
Where's Kanye West? Is they about to stop playing with us?
Streets and thriving neighborhoods.
Where's Kanye West? Where is Kanye? They're playing with our
streets
business.
and thriving neighborhoods.
I hate the way.
That's what they trying to play us.
Streets and thriving neighborhoods.
I hate
One
the
more
way
time before we leave.
they portray us in the media. If you see a black family, it says they're looting. See a white family, it says they're looking for food. And you know it's been 5 days because most of the people are black. And even for me to complain about, I would be a hypocrite because I've tried to turn away from the TV because it's too hard to watch. I've even been shopping before even giving a donation. So now I'm calling my business manager right now to see what is the biggest amount I can give, and just to imagine if I was down there, and those are my people down there. So anybody out there that wants to do anything that we can help with the setup, the way America is set up to help the poor, the black people, the less well off as slow as possible. I mean, this is Red Cross is doing everything they can. We already realize a lot of the people that could help are
streets and thriving neighborhoods.
They've given them permission to go down and shoot us.
And subtle, but in even many ways more profoundly devastating, is the lasting damage to the survivors' will to rebuild and remain in the area. The destruction of the spirit of the people of southern Louisiana and Mississippi may end up being the most tragic loss of all.
George Bush doesn't care about black people.
Please call
Child, where is Kanye West? That's all we want to know. We know that ain't Ye. Alright, y'all, that's the end of this video. We will be back with more. Like, comment, share, subscribe.